In the fragrance of the year by Fragrantica.
Very intense and beast mode, which can belong to a man who solves their problems.
Every girl's dream. Hello.
Hi.
And welcome to our channel. We're excited to share our curated list of top sexiest men's fragrances, colognes, if you will.
Yeah, niche fragrances here. No jokes, no colognes. And yeah, it's our suggestions for any occasions. Actually, all of them are different. Before we start describing each of them, don't forget to follow, like, and comment this video with your suggestion of sexiest fragrances for men.
Yep, all of them are sexy. It depends how you wear them. If you love your own fragrance, immediately that fragrance will make you more sexy, more confident.
Exactly.
So it doesn't matter, to be honest, what you're wearing. These 5 still worth it to try.
Okay, yeah.
The first one from Sora, Dora, will be Broceliande.
Yes, and this is my choice. Obviously, I love this fragrance, and yeah, find it sexy. Why? How do you think, Dmitry? Why
because
I find
animalic
it sexy?
notes, yeah.
Yes, animalic notes. It's something that can bother people, so it's not the safe blind buy, let's say. But if you're searching for something citrusy but more stable, which performs really good on the skin and stays longer, Broceliande is a perfect suggestion. By the way, do you know what is Broceliande? It's actually the forest full of mystery and magic.
In French? That's how deep your French is going right now?
No, actually, I googled it.
Oh, okay.
Just I was curious, what does it mean? Does it mean something, or it's just the name? So it's the name of forest.
Yeah, the animalic part gives the
mystery.
Citrusy part will be something about classic men's cologne, which should be fresh, citrusy, and really mass appealing. Also, I feel sweet part is something that I can feel.
Me too. Yes, it's definitely
but
has
it's
a
not
hint
the
of
sugary
sweetness.
sweet. It's something like caramelly, like tangy inside.
And it's a little bit of cinnamon actually in here.
So this one is very complex fragrance, and I would say this fragrance is for someone who more complicated person by itself. I would see this fragrance, to be honest, on a nerd, IT nerd, on IT guy during the time, not the frequent time when IT guy going to socialize, to go to be with people, and it's this fragrance kind of saying I'm kind of classy, but I'm not for everyone. I'm not mass appealing. I have my own point of view.
Yeah.
And I have my own interests. This fragrance even shows that I'm a little bit different from other people.
Yes, this fragrance also has the boozy aspect of whiskey, right?
Yeah.
And it's a musk in base, so it helps the composition to last longer.
But to me, it's not too much of the whiskey by itself. It's more about the boozy notes, but slightly more on a sweet boozy note. So maybe it's more about liquor, not the whiskey by itself, because
whiskey usually give more
whiskey
rough.
For me is something like this.
We'll get there.
Yeah, and that one is more about something
licorice. It's liquor.
Liquor
from liqueur. Yeah, it's interesting how you describe that, because I like wearing this fragrance, and I'm totally not the IT nerd.
Maybe you.
But I have my opinion.
Maybe you hide this a lot.
I'm not hiding anything. Like I accepted all my shadows. So.
You know, for this video about guys. But for girls, I see that girls really like this fragrance, and especially girls who are smart, very fit, like Victoria. She's obsessed with this fragrance.
Which Victoria?
Victoria, that was here on the YouTube as well with us.
Really?
Yeah.
So the second suggestion comes from Dmitry, and it's
Parfums the fragrance of the year by Fragrantica, Althair.
Interesting.
So Althair is to me it's a Leighton with the vanilla depth. So Leighton most famous one from Parfum de Marly.
And
Every
very
guy
masculine, yes.
yeah.
Yeah, for the sweet part, I agree with you here, but it does have something more deep and complex, not only vanilla. What's inside?
You know, it's vanilla with the fleur d'orange, and that combination, vanilla with the fleur d'orange, depend of the concentration, give the Bianco Latte vibe.
So it has a cinnamon and cardamom as well, right? Vanilla, elemi.
I absolutely not agree
Praline.
with the note that they listed there.
Oh yeah, I can find the especially praline.
Okay.
Yeah.
For me, it's still latent with the vanilla vibes and a bit of leathery vibes inside. That's how I smell it.
It's actually a pretty versatile fragrance, so I think it can be a good fit for day or night, and it actually make the subtle year-round use.
For me, it's more cold the season fragrance. Evening, on a summer it can be worn as well, but more on the evening.
On the evening, yeah.
On the evening
totally
occasion.
agreed here.
Yeah, and that one is much for someone a little bit more easygoing, wearing just casual stuff.
Yeah.
That one is much in for the person who is mass appealing, who is really easy to talk with, who is always in the center of attention. That perfume is matching with that person.
Yeah.
Who may be a little bit
sensitive.
No, like without unbiased. Just doing whatever he wants. So that's fragrance, very sexy as well. And I see a lot of girls love to feel that fragrance, to smell that fragrance.
Okay, so not it's a lady's choice.
Yeah, I think
for the man.
Yeah, I think this one is more ladies' choice for the man. Yeah.
It's nice to have it. So this third one is again my choice, Baraonda. I love it a lot. This whiskey in a jar.
I'm just curious for who you think that fragrance will be really nice.
Doesn't matter for whom. It's just when it's appropriate to wear.
Okay.
I think it's a going out fragrance. When you're going to party and you're going to be tipsy, like more than tipsy, this fragrance will just highlight your your plans, you know? But for whom actually work for everybody for me, but more for, not for student maybe for someone who already is a professional, maybe young one, maybe lawyer, maybe sales manager, doesn't matter.
This one is kind of intoxicating, woody fragrance with a boozy note, so it's kind of smells like single malted whiskey.
Yeah, exactly, the good one, very good one, you know, with
very
this
refined one. It have a bit of rose, but you know, that's not too much. And bread gives this feeling of the spiciness of the like wooden casket.
Exactly.
It's warm and enveloping scent. What I can say for whom, to me, I wouldn't wear it to the place where you're gonna be tipsy, because it's just exaggerate the feeling. I would go to the opposite direction. If you going somewhere where you will not have drinks and
like
the
formal,
but the atmosphere will be formal. So this fragrance will gain a lot of attention.
Like, who is tipsy here?
But you will not, like, you know, it's a kind of dissonance when you smell this. You assume the person is a little bit tipsy, so he can bubble a lot, he can make jokes, inappropriate jokes, but you will be totally focused,
concentrated, but then you smell a little bit boozy. Yeah, it also works. I like this controversial thing.
And that can be really good for the dates. I agree, but the dates not when you drink something, but for the dates when you wanna make this, you know,
intoxicating feeling.
Yeah, you know this on the dates. It's a pretty common thing when you kind of hook. When you speak with a girl, you try to say something opposite. Like, you not to do the compliments, you do something negative compliment. And it's kind of hook, because it hooks you to reply something, start conversation. So I think that
It's
fragrance.
a toxic way, guys. Stop doing that.
I wouldn't say so. It's not the toxic. It's a funny way. It's interesting. So
It depends on how traumatic you are.
no, it's not in a bad way. Like it's
Okay, it's a video. It's still video about fragrances.
yeah. So I think that fragrance is for that type of occasion, or that vibes. Then you maybe go into not the cinema. Maybe you go into the library to meet with someone. Where the place is quiet, and then you think you cannot expect or show that you have this rebellious spirit inside of you, but you can show it with a fragrance.
I like the way you think, actually. It makes me curious to represent this situation in my mind. It's a good one, yeah. But for me, it's just going out, maybe date, yeah, if you want to attract attention, attract lady or partner, doesn't matter. It actually can work because it's very loud, it stays long, it's a Nasomatto fragrance, so it's extra, right?
Yeah.
All of them are extra, yeah, extra de parfum. And really, really performs nicely, but not offensive. So
cool. Yep.
Yeah.
We are going to the next one.
Number 4. It's your suggestion, and it's Megamare.
Oh, okay. Jubilation? My suggestion? Okay.
Megamare. It's interesting why Dmitry chosen this fragrance.
You know why I choose this fragrance? Because I see reaction here in the store when I speak with the people and how they react. And that fragrance it's a sexy in a way that you are confident, that you smell fragrance, that your fragrance projecting. What I see, guys, when they smell this fragrance, something add like 90 levels of self-confidence to them. It just something immediately when they smell it, even the posture become like more straightforward, like so.
It's very loud and it's very like sea related fragrance. You can feel this saltiness and aquatic notes. What else? Seaweed.
Don't be afraid of the seaweed and aquatic notes. It's very musky fragrance. What happens? We had once impression with you.
Yes.
And it's not only you who feel it like this.
Thank you.
I see that also from our clients who feel it more like
fruity,
fresh, clean, musky.
Yeah.
It's not too much fruity. It's just because your brain knows the fragrance already fruity and musky.
Yes.
So to that style, your brain just immediately show you that one.
To that style of fragrances.
And you just.
I was confused.
Yeah, you make the picture like perfect for yourself, adding the fruits, even though the fruit's not there.
Yeah.
And it's more about the clean whites. It's more about kind of gentleman or guy who have a perfect clothes.
Yes, like very ironed.
Yeah, everything is a perfect neat. There, neat. Yeah. And that is that way. And what it gives the scent, gives it to opposite person. That neat feeling, the stylish feeling even. But for you, that's main reason why I choose this fragrance. It gives instant boost of your confidence, yeah.
Yeah, and I must say that even though we described that this is the fresh fragrance, clean fragrance, musky fragrance, you should know that it's very loud, like very intense and beast mode. Probably one of the most powerful in our collection.
Yeah, and that's again adds more to your feeling.
Yeah. Okay, and number 5 is a suggestion from me. I just wanted something from Amouage actually, and I've chosen Jubilation 25. Oh, I love the magnet cap. This is something more mature for me. This is the scent which can belong to a man who solves their problems.
every girl's dream.
Yes, it's very timeless and elegant at the same time.
Pretty complex, woodsy, resinous, incensey. All Amouage fragrances can be described with these 3 words.
Yes, it has its signature, you know, but it also has blackberry, honey, orchid. Honey, yes, don't be afraid of honey here. It's just a hint, probably, maybe somewhere.
Yes, it's hard to get it.
Yes, it has the cedarwood and myrrh, musk.
It's a rich, sophisticated profile. Yeah, probably, yes, it's for men that give the impression that that person can solve any problem.
Yeah, so there is nothing impossible for this person.
Yeah.
Like whenever you say, we do.
For me?
Easy. For you, of course. Printer is not working. Call Dmitry. He'll apply Jubilation 25 and fix all the issues.
Yeah, door is not opening again.
Call Dmitry.
This one is a cooler month fragrance, more on a warm, intense feeling. I wouldn't say it's only like this if you are traveling to, or if you are living in a Middle East country. That can be absolutely appropriate fragrance for the summer. For us here in North America, it will be a little bit too much. For other people,
shocking, yes.
Yeah, for other people,
or be careful with the quantity. If you just apply one spray, it's acceptable, but negotiable.
Yep.
I don't know. Yeah, probably better for autumn or winter.
Yeah. And last words, why does it sexy for everyone? Because you can solve the problems. That's
yeah,
why.
It sounds sexy already.
Yeah, it sounds sexy.
When somebody tells like, I can solve all your problems.
Yeah. So I think it's more about like this fragrance is more grounding. Make you more self-sufficient, but at the same time grounding, like more reliable person.
Yes, that's a good word. Reliable person. Yes, it's not something rebellious which can today be here and tomorrow be somewhere else
with someone else.
It's somebody decent and strongly standing on his feet.
This was our 5 sexiest fragrance and impressions that you can give with them on the person who you date or meeting with. Different, yes, we all different, and we all want to add a little bit of different mood to ourselves.
Yes, and also being sexy is different for different people, right? It can be something joyful and very light, or it can be something more mindful with the deeper meaning.
Tell us your thoughts about the fragrances. Maybe you will suggest us something to try. And
we'll
thank you for watching.
See you next time.
Adiós.
Goodbye.